Welcome everybody to Swing Time 2, Part 2 of the Swing Time video series. We're going to play some songs today, and I'm going to let you hear how the swing rhythm differs from the straight rhythm in hopes that you can pick up some of this and apply it to your own playing. That was Blue Ridge Cabin Home, set at 80 BPMs on my strum machine. And I had some people asking me about what my settings were. So on your strum machine, if you have it, there are a number of different rhythm options you have. You have Bluegrass Standard, which I think is what was just played. Streamlined is more straight ahead, a little less bouncy feel. That's for faster songs. Swingy would be for the slower to medium type songs. Soft says gentler accompaniment with sweeter chord voicings. Not sure what that would be for. And then there's modal streamlined, and mash, big strums, bluesy scale and chord voicings. So I have not tried all of these. I just kind of stick with the standard and the streamlined one for slow to medium songs and fast ones. But experiment with them and see what you like. One thing to note is that if you get the rhythm too swingy, it's going to be very hard to play straight time on it. However, if you have a straight rhythm, you can swing against it. That's just the way it works. I was doing just a kind of a backup here with some chords. If you're not familiar with these up the neck chords, the F shape and the D shape as you go up the neck, might put out a video on that, a more advanced kind of video for y'all to, if you want to make that jump. But you can also play it down here. I played the chorus part of Blue Ridge Cabin Home down here. And where I played is not as important as the feel that I was getting. And when I play something like this, that's very much a bouncy, kind of scrugsy kind of feel, right? You got this bump, 2, 3, 4. If I was playing that straight, it would sound more like this, 2, 3, 4. Hear the difference there? So what you're trying to do, as I mentioned in the first video, is you are going to get that feel in your head of that triplet rhythm, that 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, and you take out the middle triplet, as I mentioned in the first video, and you get this bop, 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 bop. And it can go fast, it can go slow. Once it gets up to a certain tempo, though, it's kind of hard to swing it.
1, 2, 3.
So that's kind of tough to swing it at that speed. And then eventually you get into the land of straight time. And I'm going to demonstrate, I'm going to go to Cumberland Gap for that. I did some videos on Cumberland Gap a while ago, direct out of the Scruggs book. So if you're interested in learning that, kind of note for note from the Scruggs books, take a look at that. When I get it up to speed, I don't always play exactly the way he played it, and neither should you. Work on it until you get the gist of it, the feel, and the notes you want to put out as melody, and then go ahead and make it your own with different rolls. Anyway, here's Cumberland Gap at 80. Okay. We'll listen to this and let's see what comes out of it. I'll do kind of a break and then I'll do some backup on it, and we'll see if it's swinging or not.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a down the neck version of it. Pretty straight ahead, even at 80 beats a minute. Let's try 60. We'll slow it down. See if I'm able to get some type of swing in that break.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, at this tempo I will.
4.
As compared to straight time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that was hard for me to do. After I played it in swing time, I kept hearing the bounce to it, right? But one way to get rid of that, as I mentioned earlier, is to up the tempo. Because once you get going faster on it, which it's a pretty fast song the way Scruggs recorded it, it's going to change the whole idea of swing because you won't have time to do it. Here's 110.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So around 100, 110, you kind of got to play it straight. Cumberland Gap is a good example of a song that pretty much needs to go straight time. If you're playing it real slow in a jam, maybe somebody's learning it, then you could swing it a little bit, but probably a good idea when you practice this at whatever tempo you're working on it is to play it straight time. Now, an example of something that is almost always going to be swing time because it doesn't go too fast would be something like Foggy Mountain Special, which is a Flat Scruggs song. Let's bring that one up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, let's bring it up to a faster speed because it's probably recorded a little bit quicker than this. Let's go up to 80 and try it.
1, 2, 3.
What you have to do to master swing time is to get the feel inside of you first of all. Start with some simple rolls. Start it slow and just make sure you're getting the bounce feel to it. Pick some songs that will normally be played at a slow to moderate tempo, and that way when you get those down, you can play them in a jam or with a friend, something like that, or get your strum machine out and just keep working with that at whatever tempo you're comfortable with. I hope I gave you some good examples today of what the swing time sounds like. I'm really not giving you a whole lot of technical advice on this because it's something you just need to hear, feel, and practice on your own. If you're having trouble with swing time, you can record yourself and listen to it and try to figure it out, but the best thing is going to be to get a live teacher to look at you. That's where these videos fall short. I can show you what I'm doing and you can play what you think you're hearing or what you think you see I'm doing or what I've written, but you don't really know if you've got that feel necessarily until somebody monitors it, takes a look at it and says, okay, here's what you need to fix. And you really need a live teacher, in-person lesson for that. Zoom would be the next best thing. But if you have a teacher in your area, try to schedule a lesson with them and they can help you out further with this whole thing of swing time. It's a very important concept, and I hope that you've gotten something out of these couple of videos. Let me know if you want me to explore it more, if you want to learn the different bar chords, what I'm doing here when I go. That's something I got from Kristen Benson at Bela Flex Camp a couple of years ago. She passed out some handouts with great Scruggsy kind of rolls on them. And believe it or not, that's a tougher one than it looks. It's fairly straightforward as far as changing the chord goes. But to really get the feel right, to get that bounce, takes a lot of practice. And I hope you stick with it, and we'll see you in the next video.